Hello, everyone on YouTube. As always, when I do these videos, I need to get set up on Spreaker first. So, theme music is coming. It's very exciting. Welcome to my podcast. I do what I want. I am, of course, Hollis Joe McCullum, and this is a podcast about writing, my personal writing journey, what books I'm reading, all that wonderful stuff. Um, yeah, so let's get started. This episode is actually about DragonCon. For those of you who do not know what DragonCon is or what it is all about, it is I believe, one of the world's largest um, like fandom conventions. It's all the nerdy stuff goes on at DragonCon. You have, Star Wars, Star Trek, fantasy, books, art, all of the Marvel, all of the comics, all of the Lord of the Rings, all of the robots. Um, Pick a fandom, pick a universe that you love, pick anything that's exciting. Smurfs, My Little Pony, doesn't matter. What is kinda geeky and nerdy or whatever you wanna call it and brings you joy, DragonCon's got that for you. Doctor Who, I mean, everything. Huge cosplay event as, those of you who might not know, I know many of, my listeners do know this because they've known me for years. Thank you, family and friends. Um, I've been a cosplayer for most of my life at this point, and DragonCon's huge for cosplay. My sister actually is a wonderful cosplayer. She's done it professionally, and she's incredibly creative and wonderful at her costumes and wonderful at embodying characters. All of that. She's actually the one who got me interested and inspired to do cosplay. It's a fantastic creative outlet that it is just enjoyable, and honestly, the community is very welcoming, very fun, but DragonCon celebrates all of that. And you can meet celebrities there. They always have, celebrities from any television shows or movies or books or whatever that you like. I've met Kevin Sorbo. I've met a lot of people. Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk, or I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Uh, Please forgive me if I said it wrong. Wonderful people, great to talk to. Uh, yeah, it's super fun. They have parades. Disney, of course, is a huge thing there. Everything is Dragon Con. And I've been going. I actually went to my first Dragon Con, I want to say 1998, 97 or 98. I went with my sister. And this was back before DragonCon was in it's like 7 hotels large right now. I might be wrong about that number. It's a lot. It's a lot of people. Pre-pandemic, it was at over 100,000 attendees. Uh, and it's in Atlanta, which is, for those of you who don't know, I live in the Metro Atlanta area, and it's it's huge. The first time I ever went was, I believe it was sometime in the late 90s. I forget exactly how old I was. I wanna say it was 1998. Then, after that, I went to DragonCon once or a handful of times, kind of back and forth, but then in 2007, a really good group of friends, people that I've been friends with for years and years said, "We all wanna go together," and so we all went as a group. We had a great time, and since 2007, I don't think I've missed a DragonCon. I've been every year for over a decade. It might be getting embarrassing at this point. Nah, it's fun. I love it. It doesn't matter. Never embarrassed. So it's really nice. It's a great community. There are certain people there that I kind of only see at DragonCon, but it's good friends. It's You get to meet new friends. You get to see some of the world's best cosplayers. the creativity abounds. It's such a fun time. And this year, I usually go just for fun, socializing. I've done volunteering through cosplay as well. I've been in the parade. I don't know, been in the parade a lot. I want to say about 10 times, something like that. The parade is really fun. It's televised. People love it. But this year, I am going to be doing something very special. I will be promoting my book, Spare the Swallow, which, if you're watching this on video, you will be able to see the cover, Spare the Swallow, because I just got my copies in. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. Cover art by the creative Dio, or Dio Jensen, which, if you want to go to her website, that is diojensen.com. If you're watching the YouTube, I will put the link to her website in the description below. So check it out. She's an amazing designer, fabulous to work with. She and I have been friends for, wow, feeling old, about 20 years, probably around. Maybe a little less. I feel like I maybe met her somewhere around the year 2000, early 2000s. And she's fantastic. Spare the Swallow has gone to the publisher. It is going to be released, officially released October 20th of 2022, but this is exciting, and I, of course, will be posting links and everything else, and, posting on my blog, on my website, hollisjomccullumauthor.com, which, again, will be linked below. But pre-orders will be starting in just a few days. As soon as the publisher gets everything pushed through and Amazon gets things posted, you can pre-order the book, which I hope you do, because in all complete honesty, pre-orders are incredibly important for authors. So if you would like to read my book and you'd like to order my book, please pre-order it and you will get your copy. They will send out your copy on the 20th once it's officially released, because the more people pre-order my book, the more Amazon will order my book and promote it. And I really, really, please, as an author, please. And yeah, and of course, one of the things I will be doing at DragonCon this year, with intention, as so many people, readers in my target audience, will be there. Hello, fantasy readers. I'm going to be dressing up, cosplaying as the main character, Lucretia, from the book. And I will be passing out, I've made some marketing materials, things like that, that will be promoting the book and letting you know where you can order it and how you can order it and how you can best support me as an author who genuinely wants to make this my full-time career and not just something that I do to have fun for myself, which I do genuinely enjoy. And I'm going to keep writing no matter what. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm truly passionate about it. But like many dreams, I would love my passion to be my profession as well. And I love my job. People I work with, fantastic, honestly. But what I really want is to be a full-time professional author or writer or whatever. That's what I want. and and I've been told by all of your wonderful reviews on my books and everything else that I'm pretty darn good at writing. As many of you may know, I think I've mentioned before, To Save the World, my first novel, has I believe it's 4.7 stars on Amazon, something around 30 reviews. I haven't checked in the past few days. I'm not 100% how many, but 4.7 stars on Amazon and 4.8 stars on Goodreads. And Goodreads, I have probably 10 reviews. It's less, but I'm still really confident, and I think I have 4.7 or 8 on barnesandnoble.com as well, all of that. So that is something I'm very proud of, and thank you for liking me. You really like me. But With Spare the Swallow, this one is a true passion project, as I have mentioned, and this story has been inside of me since forever. I actually invented the race of Doc Fens, which is the main race of the main characters in the book, way back when I was 13 years old. This is how long I've been obsessed with the ancient Etruscans. Mhm. Still proud. But getting back to DragonCon, and I'm going to check my notes so I stay on track because I'm not trying to make this one of those episodes where I yammer on endlessly, even though that's pretty much what I do. So, DragonCon happens Labor Day weekend every year. Again, just for those of you who are not familiar, so every year, Labor Day weekend, starting usually Wednesday night through Monday, it's DragonCon, and it's across, and have all these events, you have panels, you have meet and greet with celebrities, you have Artist Alley, you have all these wonderful, wonderful things, and just you have shows, you have dance parties. There are robot wars, there are gaming rooms, there's light speed dating, which is Star Wars themed dating, and it's awesome. I've never done it, but I think it would be super fun. I'm married, so I don't participate in that. No matter, yeah, I'm not gonna. But it seems super fun. But I will be there on Saturday for Labor Day weekend. I will be there all day Saturday. I plan on getting there pretty early. Saturday is also the morning that the parade happens, so it gets crowded rather quickly. The parade usually starts at 8 a.m. if I'm remembering. No, the parade starts at 9, but if you are an attendee of the parade, you have to be there by 8 at the latest. Uh, anyway, the crowds are huge. It's one of the biggest parades in Atlanta every year. And I'll probably be there probably around 7 a.m. to get a parking spot and get set up. And I will be cosplaying as Lucretia, who is, again, the main character from the book, Spare the Swallow, for most of the day. I also am a huge Jurassic Park fan, and I will definitely be changing into a Velociraptor cosplay that I made. And yes, I do have shoes that make me 6 feet tall, so I can be the correct height to be a raptor. It's important to me. Anyway, I love the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World, that whole series. Very obsessed with dinosaurs. I actually have a dinosaur purse that's shaped like a T-Rex. His name is Sharptooth. It's very exciting. With all of that aside, look for me as Lucretia, which I will be posting pictures of the costume on my website and everything else, and on my Instagram, of course. And again, I'll link it below, but my Instagram is at HollisJoeMcCullum if you would like to check that out. And my cosplay Instagram is at Hollchan, which is HOLLCHAN. Again, I'll put it in the thingies on the YouTube video. So, as I've said, DragonCon it's cosplay. I've been going since the late 90s. It is a fun fan community. And there are a lot of books there. There are booksellers there. There are a lot of authors there. There are people with booths that authors you can purchase. I didn't have enough time. I didn't, because the booths sell out fast. Like, you need to book them almost a year in advance. So at this time last year, I was not 100% sure of where I would be with the publishing of Spare the Swallow and all of that. So I didn't get my own little booth. But honestly, for next year, I'm planning on budgeting and hoping I can get in there and get a table at the con, because I would absolutely love to be an author vendor as well, which there are a lot of them. And again, this is the demographic. These are my people. These are fellow bookworms. These are fellow nerds. These are people who love all the same movies and everything and books and everything, and that I love. And what a wonderful environment. To me, I think so. There's also, a lot of good volunteering opportunities. DragonCon actually has their own volunteering. I mean, they have volunteers that help work the con, but I'm talking about, their own volunteering staff that does special events, like Special Olympics and things like that, where cosplayers dress up like superheroes or princesses or whatever characters, um, the event requests, and they go and they make children happy, and they help put smiles on people's faces, and I've participated in some of those. I'm a member of Cosplay Volunteers of Atlanta, and I have been for the past 5 years. I'm sure I'll run into a lot of my friends from the volunteer group at DragonCon this I know I will. We're already talking about it, so I'm sure I'll see them this year, and yeah, it's really fun. I recommend Googling it if you've never been. Uh Yeah, this is gonna be a short episode. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I kind of wish I could have a Q&A episode, but in all honesty, not sure how to record that. Not so good with the Spreaker Studio stuffs right this second. So, I'll figure all that out. Um, but back to my notes because that's important. If you would like to let me know if you're going to DragonCon as well, or if you just have questions about what the heck is this? It's happening in like a week? Oh my God. Yeah, like a week and 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The first, it'll be like, I think DragonCon like starts, I forget what the date is, but like August 30-ish. The first, Labor Day weekend, the Wednesday before Labor Day, that is when DragonCon officially begins. You can purchase one-day tickets if you are not one of those people who has already purchased a ticket because it's a big event. Tickets do go. I actually have gotten into the habit of purchasing my ticket a year ahead of time for the entire weekend. And I know that sounds ridiculous. But here's the thing, if you purchase it for the entire weekend, when they first go on sale in September for the next year, you pay like 75 or $80 for the entire weekend. For like from Wednesday to through Monday, all the entire con for less than $100. But that price goes up incrementally throughout the year as you get closer and closer to the con. So if you were to purchase an all Dragon Con, all, from Wednesday through Monday pass now, I'm not sure, but it's probably around $250 or more. Again, haven't checked because I buy mine a year in advance. You can purchase one-day passes. I believe last year it was $40 for a one-day pass. Again, I didn't check the DragonCon website. Maybe I should have. You can check the DragonCon website. Super exciting. Um, you just Google DragonCon, it'll pop right up, I promise. But yeah, you can come for one day. You stay the whole day. You have access to all of the events, all of the parties, everything that's going on for that entire day. And honestly, $40 if you just wanna check it out. And I will tell you a little secret. So, you do need a pass to get inside the hotels and do, like, all the special events, that sort of thing. However, the parade is free. That's just a big event. There's a lot of Dragon Con. If you are just looking to see some really cool cosplayers and hang out with fun people, you don't need a pass, because the pass is only to get in and out of and also for the hotels, you don't actually need a pass to walk inside of the hotel lobbies in most because there are other people. There's actually, at the same time that Con goes on every year, there's a big football thing going on. I'm not into sports. I don't sport. So, um, I don't know about what the football event is that happens over Labor Day. If you know, good for you. I've got nothing against football, but honestly, I don't need to know. Don't worry about telling me. I don't really care. But they're actually in that same area of Atlanta at Centennial Park. There's some football thing going on. So there are actually a lot of football people who are not there for DragonCon at all, staying in the exact same area and at some of the same hotels. So just to get into a hotel lobby, you actually don't need a DragonCon pass to walk inside. You don't. Again, to go into any of the rooms, to do any of the anythings you will definitely need, and to go to certain places, in the hotel, you'll definitely need a pass or a room key to show that you are a guest of the hotel, and that's why you should be allowed to go in certain areas. They do check, they do have pretty good security, which is excellent. But if you just wanna hang around outside of the hotels, if you just want to see some wonderful cosplayers, you can just go to that area of Atlanta, dress up yourself if you have a character that you love, and you don't have to purchase any tickets at all. And I'll be honest, the events, the artist alley I do love a lot. That's where all the art is, that's where all the writers are. The writers are in different places too. I do love that. I do like the Walk of Fame, I think is what they officially call it, where the celebrities are, where you can meet and greet. And of course, they have like pictures that you can do with everybody and everything like that. Uh, it is fun. And if you want to do all of those things, buying a pass, 100% worth it. But if all you want to do is socialize and see some really cool cosplay and people watching, don't worry about it. Seriously. Just don't worry about it. Just show up in the area, in the Atlanta area. You will see the crowd. You will see like Legend of Zelda walking with Darth Vader down the street, sharing an ice cream or something. You'll be like, oh, Dragon Con. It's right there. So yeah, if you would like to come and I will be traveling in between hotels and all those other things, so you can probably find me. I will mostly be there is the Marriott Marquis in Atlanta, which is the nucleus of Dragon Con. There are 3 hotels that are kind of like the center that are the Marriott Marquis was the original originally it was at this place called the Mart in Atlanta, which like the Marriott Marquis is like 2 blocks away from. And then and then it moved into the hotel, the Marriott Marquis, and then it quickly expanded to the 2 neighboring hotels because right next to the Marriott Marquis, and they're actually walking bridges that connect these hotels. There's the Hilton on one side and oh crap. I think I actually forgot wow, I'm drawing a blank on the name of the other hotel. It's the Hilton. It might be a Hyatt. Wow. Well, anyway, DragonCon nerds know. There are 3 main hotels. Marriott Marquis is ground zero. And then other than that, there's like the Westin and a Sheraton and like blah, 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 blah. And there are at least 7 hotels that are officially DragonCon hotels now where there are events going on and panels and everything inside all of the, conference rooms and everything inside these hotels. So I will probably be spending most of my time at the Marriott Marquis if you're looking for me. This is my face. If you go to my YouTube or my website or my Instagram, you will see what I look like. And um, say hello. I love to meet my readers. I love to meet new people. I'm extremely extroverted, very, and I am obscenely confident. So, yeah, but I'm nice. I'm really confident, so some people get a little intimidated by that just because I have no shame. Um, and that energy is a little intimidating, even though it's friendly. But I promise I'm nice. So come up, say hello. I'd love to speak to you. I'd love to hear whatever you have to say. And frankly, I'd love to talk to you about my books. And I'd love to have you talk to me about my books, and I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't like to reveal spoilers on my podcast or on my Instagram, of course. But if you as an individual approach me and you ask me a question, and I will ask you, are you okay with hearing a spoiler? Because I don't want to upset you, but I'm going to ask. I'll say, are you okay with hearing a spoiler? And if you tell me that you're fine with it, I actually have no problem spoiling things to an individual who has requested it and has told me they're fine. I will never do it, publicly, where I make other people upset. But for example, I am one of those people who kind of doesn't mind spoilers. I know most people mind it, and I respect not to do it. I get it. My brother hates it. I know it ruins things for a lot of people. But if other people tell me about things in movies that I haven't seen yet and I know I want to see, it doesn't ruin the movie for me. It doesn't. I'm okay. I don't mind. And so if somebody else tells me that they're okay and they don't mind, like, I get that. So I will legit tell you. I won't tell you everything. There are certain things that I'm just gonna say, "Please, please buy my book." But, yeah, especially if you would like to know something about what are the characters from To Save the World, which, of course, I'll also be passing out materials and everything for that, and considering cosplaying as Ethne or Jocelyn as well. I don't know. I can bring, like, a duffel bag of costumes. We'll see. But there might be 3 costumes. There might be Lucretia, definitely Velociraptor. It's very important to me. I have a really cool mask. The jaw moves when I talk, and, makes me happy. Then if I have time or the inclination, I will also be a, character from To Save the World, which will also make me happy. So if you see Ethne or Jocelyn wandering around, honestly, I'm sure I'll be the only one cosplaying as those characters. I'm not that popular yet. Hopefully, I will become popular and people will want to cosplay as characters from my books, because I think they're fun. But if you see a character from one of my books walking around, it's pretty much me. It's me. Or it's a friend of mine who is standing with me. So I'm gonna be right there. But yes, that's it. So come see me at DragonCon, or if you don't feel comfortable, like, just honestly check out DragonCon online. It's a blast. There's DragonCon TV, there's everything. You can watch all sorts of things, the videos, people post personal videos about it, they do live streams. It's a huge deal in the nerd community, if you are not familiar, and honestly, it's just good clean, nerdy fun. So, come see me, come talk to me. I'll be talking about my books, Spare the Swallow, once again. It's printed, but of course, I am not selling any of the copies that I preciously have now. The copies that I have are actually for me to do book signings with, so I will not be selling them individually. That actually doesn't help me as an author. That doesn't help promote myself. So please pre-order. Please go online and pre-order and help make my dreams come true. I'd really appreciate it. It will only be $18 for the paperback. It's 300 and okay, I think with like all the title page and everything else, it's 372 pages long, but the story is 358 pages long. So it's a pretty for 18 bucks, that's pretty standard, honestly. That's a good deal. So, please, in a few days, watch my Instagram, watch my YouTube, watch all of my little social nonsense, I'll be posting on my website. And for those of you that I have your email, I will be sending out an email via my blog and website saying, the link is here. Please go to this place. Order my book. Please, please, please. And I will very nicely and excitedly ask you to order it. And again, pre-orders are going to be happening within just a few days as soon as I get that email saying that it's ready, and then it will be coming out officially October 20th. And I'm hoping to have over 100 pre-orders. Make my dreams come true, please. And if I have over 100, then Amazon will promote my book as something worthwhile when people are searching for fantasy novels on their website. Doesn't that sound great? I think it sounds great. I think that sounds fantastic. So, yeah. This is me being very pandering, and I hope you all understand. Thank you so much for listening. I really genuinely appreciate it. And